Hey everybody, so we're going to get started filling out our addition table, which is going to be really cool. So an addition table is going to help us kind of understand our addition facts. We are becoming such experts at addition. So I am going to color in a blue area of my chart. So usually we would use a highlighter at school if we were doing this on a piece of paper. But I'm just going to use my colors and try my best. So what do you notice about the colors, the numbers that I colored in blue? What do you notice? So what I notice is for every number, so let's look here at number 1, it's the same. And let's look at number 5 over here, 5 and 5. So that means, since this is an addition table, when we look at the number 1, to get to this one, the blue, we are going to add 0. And when you look at our legend, which tells us what colors mean what, blue means it is add 0 facts. So when I have 10 and I add 0, what do I get? I get 10. So that is our blue part of our table, is the add 0 facts. All right, so we have our first strategy, which is adding 0. We are going to know those numbers so quickly, right? What if we had some number, let's say it's number 3. We already know what happens when we add 0 to 3, right? Right here we could see 0 plus 3 or 0 plus 3 equals 3. That was in our 0 facts column. But we're going to keep going in. And what that means is we're going to be adding different amounts to our table. So let's say we have the number 3. We're at 3 again. And I'm going to change my colors again. So here we are at 3. But this time, instead of adding 0, which is what we colored in blue right here, I'm going to go one more. And I'm going to color this one in. I colored in the number 4. So if I have 3, how many more do I need to add to that to get to 4? All right, so these are our counting on facts. Our first row, if we are at 3 and we're counting on, so 3 and then 4, what happens if I'm at 3 and I count on by 2? What would I be at? So if I'm at 3 and I move over 1, I add 0, I add 1, I add 2, what number am I going to be at? 5. So if I have 3 and I add 2 to it, what number am I going to be at? 5. And you can look at it this way or that way. Another example is if I have the number 8 and I add 2 to 8, I'm going to count on, so 8 plus 0 is 8. That's our blue. 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 2 is, I circled it right there in the green, it's 10. So these are our counting on facts. So that means that we're counting on by 1, which is our first green row, and then counting on by 2. So if I have 5 and I add 0, I get 5, right? 5 plus 0 is that. But if I have 5 and I count on 5, 6, and then 7, and then we're going to do one more row too, because if we count on by 3, it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're counting on. So we are going to shade in our green right here. All right, so I kind of recolored this as I paused my video, but I want you to think about right now, we just talked about adding 0, which is our blue column. So if I have any number plus 0, it's going to be that same number. Then we did our counting on facts, which if I'm at 6 and I count on by 1, I'm at 7. If I count on by 2, so 6, 7, 8, I added 2, I would be at 8. And if I counted on by 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if counting on by 3, I'll get to 9 from 6. So those are our add 0 and counting on facts. 6.